Yes, yes, lads. Almost 2 streams in a row. I oh yes, lads. Almost replay. Almost 2 streams in a row. I have messed up my microphone, but it's on now, and I'm quite looking forward to this game. This is probably the biggest game of the game week, which is quite nice. And yeah, it's good that I'm able to get it streamed and everything. But yeah, it should be a really good game because City, they are on form right now, big on form, and at the same time, you got a Chelsea side that's been doing well. I think they beat Villa, beat Palace. You know, Conor Gallagher is performing a lot right now. Players like that in the Chelsea side, and I wonder if they can cause an upset. I don't think they'll be able to because I mean, it's City. Let's be honest, but at the same time, I've got big hopes in the fact that yeah, I don't really care who wins. I'm just here for a good game. Uh, but yeah, lads. Welcome to the stream. Our third stream of whatever on this channel, and I'm excited. Yeah, I'm very excited to get this game up and running. Kickoff should be soon. What's the time right now? Oh, it should be soon. 2 minutes, I think we've got. Take my glasses off. But yeah, kick off in 2 minutes. Should be exciting, and yeah, I'm just looking forward to the game. Uh, Obviously, big games earlier in the day. Arsenal saw a massive win against Burnley. I think it was 5-0 or something. Martin Odegaard is in my team, so I'm absolutely chuffed that he managed to get a goal. But it's not great because obviously I'm a United fan. Who wants to see Arsenal win? You know, who wants to see him win? But yeah, lads, don't be shy. Get involved in the chat. Um, Open discussion, everything. Yeah, just get involved in the chat. Tell me your predictions for today. Yeah, I'd love to hear your guys' predictions for today, seeing as that would be, you know, you can compare or whatever. But yeah, I'd say my prediction probably City win because yeah, Chelsea, as I said, caused upsets against Villa and then an okay win against Crystal Palace, but I think they're really facing a side that's on form right now, and I think it's going to be quite hard and challenging for Chelsea to face that. So I think yeah, them playing against City, it's going to be a City dominated game, and I think they're going to just pummel into Maurizio Pochettino's team. Nana Egan's back. Welcome to the stream. Caught between not wanting City to win and not wanting my brother celebrating a Chelsea win. I'm exactly the same. I mean, I don't know who I want to win necessarily because yeah, another United fan here, but yeah, I don't want Arsenal to win the league. To be honest, I would rather City win the league than Arsenal. So I mean, I don't want them to drop points, but yeah, I mean, same time, I don't know. I don't really mind. I don't really necessarily mind the Chelsea win because they're nowhere near United or, to be fair, any top six team. I think they're, where are they right now? 10th, as you can see in the table right here. They're 10th, so I can see, yeah, I can see that not being too bad if they was to win. But yeah, then again, don't want City to drop points against Arsenal. But yeah, title race is looking on, lads. What would you lads think about the title race? Because obviously Arsenal, they did drop points just a couple weeks ago, but they're back with a bang, 5-0 against Burnley, I believe, and convincing win. Very good team. I was talking to one of my mates, and yeah, he seems to think that they're missing players for big injuries. But I've said you've got absolutely fantastic depth. Arsenal have good depth. You know, Jesus is out, but you got Trossard, who's absolutely fantastic. They can fit into that striker role perfectly. I think yeah, it's United. that's really facing those hard injuries. But yeah, lads, don't be scared to get involved in the chat. Genuinely, it would mean a lot. Open discussion here. Tell me your thoughts and opinions. Predictions for Manchester City versus Chelsea. Very excited for this game. Kickoff should be very soon. But, yeah. Oop, I've just had a not so great pop-up come onto my screen. I can't say what it is. Oh, I've just got another one. Because unfortunately, I'm watching it on some a dodgy website. But yeah, team's getting ready now. Again, tell me your predictions if you have any for this game. Nana Egan says, who do you reckon gets a sack first, Moyes or Company? I don't know. It's weird. I feel like Company. I want to hear your lot's opinion on this. I feel like Company shouldn't be the Burnley manager. I don't think he should, because I think they've got a way stronger squad than Luton, and you can see them doing so much better right now. Well, as of late. But I feel like Burnley are backing him. I feel like they are. So I don't think he's gonna get subbed this season. Not subbed. I don't think he's gonna get sacked this season, which is a little bit weird because he should be. But yeah, I feel like Burnley are fully backing him. So I don't know. I don't know. If I had to say one though, it would be Company though, because Moyes, obviously, if you guys don't know, Moyes is on the last year of his contract. So what West Ham are gonna do? They're not gonna sack him. They're just gonna let it run out, and then they're gonna get someone next summer to like start a rebuild of the squad. Because I can imagine they lose a couple of their players. So yeah, I don't think Moyes will be getting the sack. But what do you lads think? Welcome Azim. Yes, my man. Might have to get a heart rate monitor out for this one. Yeah. I mean, I can see Chelsea scoring. So yeah, the heart rate's going to be up. But yeah, they'll probably score a couple. Because they usually do that against big teams. But it's going to be hard. It's going to be such a challenge facing City. This is not what you want. When you start finding form, this is exactly what you don't want. You know, Chelsea finally getting wins against Aston Villa, Crystal Palace. You don't want to face City now, because that's just you're gonna be on such a high, and it's gonna go to such a low. But it is kickoff now, lads, and City have just won it. Ake tries to clear it, but it's gone out for a Chelsea throw across the halfway line. Get involved, lads. Tell me your thoughts. How is this game going to plan out? Nicholas Jackson just has it. Gallagher tries to feed it through Rodri, but it just doesn't work. And Man City have it now. Doku's on the left side. Running. Enzo and Gusto on him, but Doku managed to cut inside. Oh, but he brings it back to Ake. The thing Chelsea are really going to have to do is they can't break their shape. They can't. Because what City are going to do is they're just going to pass it and wait until Chelsea break their shape and then just send a magnificent ball through. Doku tries to get past Gusto, but he just beats him for pace, and now Chelsea have it. I believe Cole Palmer brings it to Moises Caicedo. How has Moises Caicedo been doing this season? Because I feel like we've heard nothing from him. You know, I remember him being at Brighton. Ooh, who was that? Julian Alvarez just tries to shoot it from outside the box, but he can't really get it off the ground and it goes wide. But yeah, I feel like we heard so much about Moises Caicedo at Brighton. We thought he's going to be so good. He was going to be so good. But we haven't heard a thing since he's joined Chelsea. Other than he got that injury. But yeah, just Chelsea have it here. But they can't break their shape. Chelsea need to run. Pressure City until they physically can't be pressured anymore. Chilwell has the ball here. Brings it down to Gallagher. But it's out, I believe, for a City throw. And Walker's taken. But yeah, lads, don't get involved in please do get involved in the chat. Yeah, tell me your predictions for this match. How do you lot think it's gonna go? You know, because it's gonna be hard game for Chelsea, but you never know. There is such thing as an upset. So let me know what you guys think. Nana Regan says Caicedo has been average, but he has gotten better in recent matches. Azim says Caicedo has been good, but he's not worth the 100 million price tag. Yeah, I agree. I mean, what player is worth 100 million? Other than, like, of course, the Haalands and the Mbappes. I don't think, you know. But that's football. But yeah, I agree. Egan, I feel like he's been sort of average. Because I haven't heard much of him. Then again, I'm not a Chelsea supporter. I don't always watch Chelsea. Oh, what's going on here? Nicholas Jackson's a little bit annoyed. I feel like that's an offside, maybe. Yeah, an offside. So City will take the free kick here. Walker just has it. Brought to Ruben Diaz. But yeah, lads. So, okay, little update. I believe here we have got a code. Now, this code is the Fantasy Premier League code. So I've created a league for FPL, and if any of you lot want to join, any of you, go ahead. It's for the fans, it's for friends, it's for friends of the channel, for everyone. Go join that, type that code. It's starting from this game week. Yes, I know it's a little bit late, but for my return to YouTube, I thought it could just be a bit of fun. And, you know, every so often game, we could just compare our points. A bit random, but what do you think of Neto? To me, he would be the perfect replacement for Salah. I agree. I did say last season that Neto should be a signing for Liverpool. I thought when they signed Jota that there was a younger player called Neto who they should have signed instead. I probably was wrong because Neto probably wasn't ready then, but I think he'd be brilliant for Liverpool. So yeah, I completely agree. I don't know if that's happening. How long's Salah contract for? Because I think he signed a new one, but I don't know if he'll leave. I don't know. I could see him going to Saudi, but now everyone's trying to get out of Saudi. I don't know if he would, but I could see him move into this Saudi Arabia. Uh, Ruben Diaz just has the ball here. Bit of slow play. Edison has it. He's right next to Ruben Diaz. He's way off his line. This is why Chelsea need to pressure. If they got the ball here, open goal. Edison brings it out wide to Walker. I think it ends in 2025, so might as well cash in with Klopp leaving. I agree. Yeah. If it's 2025, yeah. If they want to get like an easy like 80 mil from Saudi, I'd definitely sell for if I was Xabi Alonso potentially. I don't know what you guys think about Liverpool's manager sort of crisis here. Obviously, Klopp has released that he's leaving. I don't know why I'm saying it like it's breaking news right now. It's been known for a while, but I think they're going to be alright because I feel like they'll get Xabi Alonso. If you guys have any shouts for who you think the Liverpool manager could be, if not Xabi Alonso, let me know and I'll tell you a lot of my thoughts on them as a manager. But I think it has to be Xabi Alonso. He's played for Liverpool. Match made in heaven. This is the actual... Xabi Alonso is the Gerrard that everyone, you know, he's actually the real Gerrard. Everyone thought it would be, Steven Gerrard who takes Klopp's place. But really, there was another manager who just wasn't as defined as Gerrard at the time, who also is an ex-Liverpool midfielder, who really will actually take the reins. But yeah, really slow game so far. Almost coming to the 7th minute and nothing's really happened. But Caicedo's just playing around with it at the back. Hopefully Chelsea can get it down the pitch because they don't really want to be in this area where City are playing their high lines because they're going to be so tight to their defence. Beautiful touch by Nicholas Jackson and he sets Gallagher. Cole Palmer's just progressing it down the pitch on the right side. He cuts inside. Releases it to Enzo and Enzo finds Gallagher in the penalty box and Gallagher tries to cross it, but Nicholas Jackson's run was too early and nothing happens. But that was a beautiful bit of play there. Quick 1-2 touches with Enzo, Cole, Gallagher. But yeah, it's unfortunate Gallagher just couldn't pick out Nicholas Jackson. Don't be scared to get into the chat. Oh, Maurizio is not happy. Any Chelsea fans want to tell me about, you know, your thoughts for this game? Let me know. Nicholas Jackson just has it here. Edison just kicks it down. Malagosto's just taking care of it. Oh, and he's been caught out. That is an issue. That is a big issue. The thing you want to do when you're a defender is just no nonsense. Just get it out. First time. Especially when a winger's right next to you. But he missed the ball, or he sort of got a deflection on it. And it bounced again. And so he had to force a foul on Doku. So that's a Man City not penalty, free kick. Xabi Alonso would be the ideal replacement, but I think Bayern would also want him. I agree. I feel like Bayern would want him. But yeah, I don't know what they're doing, because recently they've been quite like demanding with their managers. Bayern Munich have, and so they've been just making weird appointments left, right, and center. And we saw that with Tuchel. Why did he get sacked? So I feel like it's a little bit weird that Nagelsmann hasn't been sacked yet, because he's doing worse than Tuchel did. I personally think. So yeah, I can imagine they'll get him out soon, and they'll probably try going for Xabi Alonso. But yeah, speaking of Liverpool, they did win recently. Oh, what's that? Rodri just on the edge of the box trying to get it. Oh no! Oh no! Oh my days! Oh my god! Foden took the free kick. Rodri got it on the edge of the box. He tried to shoot. It got blocked by Enzo Fernandez. It was high in the air. The goalkeeper missed the ball. He missed the punch. Luckily, it went back to him though. I don't know who is that goalkeeper. That is not Robert Sanchez. I have no clue who that goalkeeper is. Oh, that was bad. He just missed the punch there. But yeah, weird. Maybe Robert Sanchez is injured, potentially. Walker just has the ball here in Chelsea's half. Goes out to Kevin De Bruyne. Is that Kevin De Bruyne? I don't know. It's number 17. Haven't got my glasses on, lads. Alvarez brings it out wide to Doku, who brings it back to Ake. Doku's got it back on the left side. He's taking the Chelsea players on. Brings it inside for Alvarez, but he gets dispossessed by Gallagher. Beautiful tackle. Right place, right time. Jackson has it. He tries to release it, make a through ball to Sterling, but it's too powerful, and Edison gets it on his high line. Petrovic, he was obtained from MLS. He's been solid for Chelsea. Ooh. I don't know who that is. I don't know if I should know who that is, but yeah, I don't. Azim says Sanchez isn't injured. Petrovic has been way better than him. Oh, really? Okay. That's a surprise. Because I like Sanchez. I think you guys definitely got the wrong keeper though. If I was you, I would have got, I don't know, like probably David Raya. I would have gone against Arsenal to try to get David Raya. I think you did. You guys did, but you obviously got the worst one out of two. But yeah, Doku tried crossing it, and Haaland headed it, but it just went wide. But yeah, lads, if you have any opinions, get down below in the chat. I know I keep on saying it, but it does mean a lot. We got a big chat again. This side, we have the FPL League. It's a code. Just type that in, and you'll be joining Macca Packers League. But yeah, if any of you have any FPL players that are playing right now, let me know. I've personally got Haaland in. Wait, you gotta have Haaland. If you don't have Haaland in your team, you're crazy. You're mad. But yeah, unfortunately for Azim here, I didn't really trust any Chelsea players to be in my FPL squad. Sterling's just been released here. and he's taken on a Kanji, and he got past him, but shot was just way too light. Not powerful enough, and Edison just managed to get a hand to it. I'm excited to see how Sterling plays against City. I think he's good under pressure, to be fair to him. He was always good in the Champions League. So I feel like he's got a lot to play for here. And he wants to show his old friends that he made the right decision leaving City, which he definitely didn't. Missed out on a treble last season. Which is more difficult, facing Doku or facing Grealish? Sorry, I said Doku really weirdly. I feel like it's got to be Doku because the guy's got so much energy. He's like a little kid that's just like downed 3 cups of Coca-Cola. He just constantly doing step overs and that weird little thing where it's like his legs all twitching. So I would say him because as a defender myself, I feel like he's a very unpredictable player. You think he's going one way, but really he's going the other. Where I feel like Grealish, you can definitely handle him if you're good enough. I think I can. Maybe not. I'm still trying to just think whether who number 17 is. I think it's Grealish or it's Kevin De Bruyne, but I can't see because Kevin De Bruyne has got a similar trim now, so it's really annoying that I have to pick them apart. Walker here just gives it to Foden, who gives it to Akanji in Chelsea's half. But Chelsea really, really greatly pressured them, and Sterling's just progressed it down the pitch. It's out wide to Cole Palmer, who sends Malo Gusto, but he's off balance there, and he tries to get the cross in, but falls over. Doku's just here progressing it down for City on the other side. It's like ping ball. Rodri tried to shoot it on the edge of the box, but it wasn't powerful enough. And I believe it's a Chelsea free kick. I'm not sure why though. De Bruyne is 17. I thought so. It's just because he's got it all slicked back now, and you know, in the rain, like how ginger goes sort of like brownish. Thank you for clarifying that. To be fair to Chelsea, 15 minutes in, and they've not done too bad. They're relatively handling City quite well, and defensively they're playing okay. But what they've got to do is what Everton didn't do, and they've got to sort of make sure the attack is on point too. Because with Everton, when they played City, they were fabulous when it came to defensive demands, but when it was attacking, they had no. It was just the opposite of inspirational. They were so dead and soulless when it went towards attacking. You just knew they weren't gonna beat City. Malo Gusto's just progressing it down here. Out wide to Cole Palmer. He does a lovely turn on Doku, his replacement, arguably. He tries to run past Ake, but Ake beats him for pace, and now Edison has it. He's lost it to Nicholas Jackson. Nicholas Jackson tries crossing it into no one. He's on the right side of the box, and he just crosses it into no one. Gallagher back heels it, does a smart back heel and sends Enzo Fernandez, who just doesn't get to it in time. But that was beautiful play from Chelsea. Very good on the ball from Chelsea. They're playing very good. And yeah, Edison, he gets the heart rate up there. He always manages to find a way to get my heart rate up, because every game he does something stupid. But he's such a good goalkeeper, it makes no sense. Chelsea play better against City than United do, when we play City. 100%. 100%. I used to think we were quite good against big teams, but no. When it comes to Liverpool and City, we're horrible. Because we just don't know what to do. Where, yeah, you can tell Chelsea are ready for this. You can tell they are. Corner for Chelsea and City just header it out. Sterling gets it on the edge. Brings it to Gallagher, who tries to cross it, but City clear it again. Good work from City, just getting it out there. They know they can't mess about, like just how Edison did. Because Chelsea will end up forcing mistakes. That's how it is. Back in Chelsea's half, and Petrovic has it. Love how I've learned his name today. You learn something every day. Apparently, Enzo Fernandez wants to go to Barcelona, which it's an alright transfer. I don't know if he'd do good at Barcelona because yeah, he's got a bit of competition there. But no, I feel like he'd do alright. But I would say yeah, if he wants to win trophies, yeah, go to Barca. But you know, I don't know what your guys' thoughts on it. If you want to tell me your thoughts on Enzo Fernandez potentially going to Barcelona, let me know. Who would you rather win? I don't know. I did say at the start, I have a reason to want City to win because I don't want Arsenal to win the league. But then, yeah, I don't mind Chelsea winning either because they're mid-table. So it's not like if they got points here, like United's in a bit of danger. So I'd probably say actually perfect scenario has to be a draw. It has to. Oh, my stream's lagging. You hate to see it. Oh no, it's all back and running now. Disassi just has it here. Brings it to Moises Caicedo. City have just won it in Chelsea's half. I'm going to change my stream here. Go to a different channel that's playing this game. Because for some reason on this one, the camera is so far away from the players, so I can't even see them. Here we are, that's much better. Haaland's just received it, but it gets dispossessed by Caicedo and Sterling's got the ball on the halfway line. Brings it back to Enzo, who switches it to Cole Palmer. He's got something to prove here. No one's giving him options. The only place he can pass is backwards. Oh. Chelsea have really surprised me. 20 minutes in, and they've had the better chances, arguably. I think I wouldn't be surprised if City have had more shots, but their shots have been so bad, and their passages of play around Chelsea's box, uninspiring. Chelsea, last 5 minutes, Chelsea have 75% possession. If I was Azim, I would be absolutely chuffed right now. But yeah, lads, don't be afraid to get within the comment section. Because yeah, interact with all your opinions and all that. Cole Palmer just tries to run onto a ball, but Ake goes to ground and clears it for a Chelsea throw-in. Chelsea are really playing well, but if they don't convert the chances, they will pay for it. Exactly. That's what happened with Everton. I don't know if you remember, Nana Regan, but the Everton game, yeah, they played so well. Oh my god, Cole Palmer. No, Gusto's been sent. It's got Nicholas Jackson. No. 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 Oh, that is so annoying. I can't remember, but a Chelsea player sent Malo Gusto through. And There was just no Chelsea, no City defenders to compete. And then Gusto brings it into the middle for Jackson. It's 1-on-1, but he's got a heavy touch. It goes straight into Edison's hands. Oh my god. Yeah, I wonder how Chelsea fans are feeling right now. They need to score. The best possible outcome for this half is get 1 or 2 goals against City. Because you know Pep Guardiola is going to be on them at half time. So it's now or never, I'd say. Beautiful ball to Gusto. Gusto even did well. Passing it inside straight to Jackson's feet. He was 1-on-1. I personally would have chipped him because Edison went to ground quite early. So I would have chipped him. But unfortunately, he tried to get on the ground, which wasn't the right decision. Azim says the one time we play well, my stream doesn't work. Ah, that is horrible. That's horrible. Akanji's down. He's holding his head, so I'm guessing either a collision. Yeah. He gets elbowed in the head by Disassi, but he'll be okay. But yeah, that's quite unfortunate for you. I don't know if you're using his goal, but I'm using that. So if it doesn't work, try that. Oh my god, these Premier League players make such a meal out of stuff. Such a meal. But yeah, Ake's up now. Chilwell just gets bodied by Haaland, but I think it's Chelsea's ball. Come on, Jackson. Jackson is the key here. Because if Chelsea want to win, it's going to be Jackson. In the middle of those areas, in the middle of the box, Jackson's going to be the man there. So he needs to put his shooting boots on. I think he needs to change his boots at half time. And he needs to fire a couple in. Petrovic just taking a free kick. Rodri wins the header. But Gallagher wins it. Wins the second bounce. Nicholas Jackson here. Gallagher sends Cole Palmer out wide. Cole Palmer tries a long ball to Sterling. It goes to him. He chests it. But it's too far away from Sterling. And the City just managed to get it out. Gallagher wins it back. I don't know why I'm clapping. I don't know why I'm celebrating. I'm acting like a Chelsea supporter. Doku's just been sent. Kevin De Bruyne tries to go. Haaland backheels it to Kevin De Bruyne. He's on the edge of the box. He's on the left side of the box. He tries to cross it and Caicedo just blocks it. But that was really good play. Kevin De Bruyne on the wing gets that touch and Disassi goes to ground too early and he just has that free lane of space. But unfortunately for City, they brought it out wide and Caicedo just managed to get a block. Would you rather have United playing the way Chelsea are playing when we face City? So brave. Yeah, I would say so. I think, yeah, our players just lack the mindset, I think. I think we can expect, I feel like, yeah, we just don't know who we're facing. And we either go in, the players either go in thinking, okay, we're going to get pummeled. And then we get pummeled. Or the United players either go in thinking, okay, we have a chance here. Let's just play our game. Let's not focus on City. And then we get pummeled. We need to focus on the way City play. Because if we don't bring that energy, they're going to get 3 goals in the first 10 minutes. And then we're just going to be flipped for the next 80 minutes of the game. We're coming up towards the towards the half an hour mark of the game. 1/3. And it's been very good. A very positive game. I'd say this is probably it's probably the most entertaining game that I've watched. I always make mistakes. I made a mistake last week, not bloody watching Arsenal's game. And I've done it again. I should have clicked Arsenal's game. We could have seen like 5 goals. City take a free kick. It goes to Haaland, but City managed to just kick it out. Nicholas Jackson here has the ball, but Rodri manages to dispossess him. And here's Doku. Chelsea just get it down as well, first time. Nicholas Jackson has it here, but he's been dispossessed again by Ruben Diaz. And they're fighting for whose ball it is for the throw. Yeah, but lads, any of you that are new here, know that you can get involved with the chat. And yeah, FPL code here if you want to join the league, get involved. In fact, you guys tell me how you're feeling for this FPL game, because for this FPL week, because I'm very confident. I think the only thing that's going to hold me back this week is because unfortunately I've made so many transfers. I'm losing 25 points, so I'm starting on minus 25 points just because of that. But I think this is probably the best team, the most confident I've ever been for an FPL week. But yeah, tell me if you guys have any weird players in your FPL, or just tell me how you're feeling towards that, if you guys are in the league or not. Ake just has the ball in the halfway line. City have one player in their half, and that is Edison. It amazes me how high their line is. Honestly, dream to play as a defender for City. I have Haaland as captain, but with so many people triple captaining him, I want him to flop. Yeah. No, I have Haaland as captain as well. Caicedo just fouls, I think, Rodri in the middle of the park. He admits to it to the... No, it's Doku actually. Yeah, he just pushes him in the back and Doku goes to ground. Oh, and then after he goes to ground, he steps on his shin, sort of side of his leg. Doku has the ball, he's crossed it in, but Haaland just isn't in that area, and Chilwell managed to head it out. It's all the way back to Edison now. It really is going one side here, next minute here. It's like ping pong right now. Ruben Diaz just has it here in the middle. Doku's here. Back to Rodri. So 7 attempts for City, but only 1 shot on target. So they've got to be a little bit more clinical up top. I mean, they've got Haaland. I just think, yeah, Chelsea are doing very well to defend him. They've got it's constantly a 2v1. But yeah, if they could just send Haaland here, they can definitely get a goal for sure. City are bound to punish Chelsea. That's exactly what happens every game. I would say other than United, to be fair, City aren't really the hardest team to play. Unless it's United, then yeah, they are. But like City just in general, I don't think they're necessarily as hard as people think they are to play. But what they really do is if the other team doesn't score, then they will score. And that's how they get their points. They just punish teams left, right and centre. Sterling has the ball, sends Enzo Fernandez, who brings it out wide to Chilwell in City's half. Back to Enzo. Now you want to give it to Cole Palmer. This game is going to be all about Cole Palmer. Oh, beautiful ball. Sterling's been sent. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh my days. Doku on the other side. He tries to shoot, but it goes straight into Petrovic's hand. Sterling was sent 1-on-1. Enzo, lovely ball. He might have been offside, but lovely ball. Sterling takes a touch, but it was the worst touch. Chip him. Just chip him first time. Edison's higher. Edison has a higher line than any other goalkeeper in the Premier League. Just chip him. Bowden has it here, who's been relatively quiet today. Ruben Diaz. But yeah, lads, anyone new here? My name's Macca. I support United. But this isn't a bias stream. In fact, I don't even know who I want to win. I'd say a draw, maybe. But yeah, get involved in the chat, lads. $10 till half time. There shouldn't be a lot of extra time today. Because just simply for the fact that nothing's happened. I like that the refs actually let the game flow somewhat, which is nice. Ooh. Who's that? Caicedo, I think, gets a yellow card for a challenge on De Bruyne. I wasn't really seeing in detail what he's done. Oh, okay. So, just a clip in the back of his foot. I don't know if that's a yellow card. I don't know. I feel like it's more of a foul, but it's alright. So City are taking the free kick here. Not that close to the box, but they're in the middle of the box and the halfway line. So I guess City fans will just pray, hope and pray for a very good Kevin De Bruyne ball. Oh, it's not Kevin De Bruyne taking it, it's Foden. And who's that? Thiago's... It can't be Thiago. That's Levi Colwell who managed to get it out. Thiago Silva's actually out for this game. But I was told that he's not been the best. Well, he has been the best, but I've been told that he's not. Well, he's clearly not because they're sitting in 10th right now. But I was told that he's not. He's not been better than Disasi and Colwell. So, or Badiashile. So I don't think it's a biggest miss, to be fair. But Thiago Silva is a lovely player. Walker tries to send Haaland. It's a lovely ball. Haaland just can't control it. And Petrovic has it in his hands. Oh, what a story for this guy. I didn't even recognize his face at the start of the game, let alone knew his name. And he's just a guy from the MLS who's now playing against City for Chelsea. For Chelsea. What a lovely story. Haaland just has the ball deep here. Gives it to Rodri. And they're calling for a foul. Sterling just goes into the back of him. Doku has it on the left side. It's been switched over to Foden. Now Walker received it in a deeper position. They can't find the area, City, right now. So, yeah, they're just passing around. Game's been... The refs just stopped the game. Because I think Gallagher's hurting a little bit. Don't know what's happening. But yeah, Mauricio Pochettino's just talking to his men. I think he's telling Chilwell to go up the pitch a little bit more. Which they need to do. I think Chilwell, he has a good cross in him. I think he just needs to overlap Sterling a little bit more. Because Sterling's a bit too on his own. He needs a little bit of help. Chilwell's just taking the throw. And there, Sterling's just giving it to Edison out. I don't know why. But yeah, lads, tell me your opinions on just how the game's going if you're watching the game. Or not. Maybe you just have my screen. But I'd be very surprised because I'm not that entertaining that you'd just be watching me. I feel like everyone has something else in the background. Or I am the background. Maybe you guys are just focusing on the game and I'm just that little screen in the background. Rodri from a deep position just sends Foden from a long ball. He brings it inside to Walker. And Chilwell just beats Foden. The ball down the right side. Chelsea aren't giving City space to exploit. That's great. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. They're not letting City pick out any runs or nothing. They're just sitting back, and that's what's good. Because as boring as it may be for Chelsea to just watch City pass it, if they have the highest line, if Chelsea are playing like, they're gonna dominate the whole game, then City are just gonna score. You have to stay back and hold your ground when you're playing such a great team in possession. You let them come to you. Doku just has the ball here. Trying to take on Gusto, but Gusto's managed to shift him out a little bit more deeper. And he brings it to Rodri. Gallagher's pressing him so well. And it's a City foul. It's a bit light again, but he did have his hands around him. Walker's running down the right side for City. Foden here. Heavy touch for Foden, and Chelsea just managed to get it out of the box. Yeah, Gusto just EDL kick right here. Another foul for Chelsea. This is too light. The ref's stopping the game now. It's way too light. It's way too light. City have just taken their free kick. They try and over the top ball. But another ball blocked by the Chelsea defence. And this is good from Chelsea. Very good from Chelsea. Nicholas Jackson sends Cole Palmer, who makes a long ball to Jackson, who squares it to Sterling. He's 1-on-1. Oh, he nutmegs Walker. Chelsea. I'm a United fan, but Chelsea. Brilliant. Brilliant from Sterling. He's 1-on-1. Walker manages to catch up with him. He cuts inside, shoots, bottom right corner. He showed his old team what he's made of. Genuinely, he's really punished Pep there, and this is exactly what I'm about to lose my voice. This is exactly what Chelsea needed to do. I'm telling you, I feel like they're gonna win. I feel like they will now. Sorry about that, lads, but I feel like they will. They're going to cause an upset here, which is going to be absolutely lovely. Oh my god. And it's 1-0 for Chelsea. It's 1-0 for Chelsea. I had a lot of pride changing that score. But yeah, Nana Regan says deserved it. I completely agree. And Pep is fuming. Because this is exactly what Pep didn't want. You've got to get those early goals when you play City. It's just how it is. Or the second half's going to happen. Pep's going to pattern up his team. And then they're just going to score 3 or 4. But yeah, if they can get 2, or just a second one at any time, it would be absolutely fantastic for Chelsea. I wonder how Azim's feeling, or any other Chelsea fans. If there are any Chelsea fans right now giving it a watch, let me know. I'd love to know your thoughts right now. But yeah, Doku's just running at the Chelsea defenders, but they're not giving him any time, and he has to bring it back to Alvarez. Kevin De Bruyne, a horrible touch, and Sterling managed to get it. Honestly, for Nana Egan and me, captaining Haaland, I don't know. Unless he wins it for Chelsea, I think we're gonna have a horrible day when it comes to FPL. I'm so happy I had Odegaard in because he managed to get a goal, but yeah, it's not looking good FPL wise for anyone that's got just City players in. Gallagher pressing like a machine. He is following Rodri so well. Exactly. That's man marking for you. He knows how to play football, this guy. I think he's not the best when it comes to ability. Oh. Oh. Corner for City. They tried to header it in an open goal because Petrovic gives up his position. He misses another punch, but Chilwell and Disasi do well to play at the back post, and they make sure that City do not score. But yeah, no, as I was saying, Gallagher, I feel like he's a tactical player. You know, he knows his stuff, and I don't know. It's gonna be a hard conversation when Reece James comes back, because I genuinely don't think Reece James is a better captain than Gallagher right now. Who would you guys give the captaincy to when Reece James comes back? Would you give it to Reece James or Gallagher? I want to hear your lads' thoughts. Don't be shy to get into the chat. If you don't know me, my name's Macca. I support United. It's a non-biased stream. But yeah, I personally would give captaincy to Gallagher because I think with him as captain they play a lot more better. I think just pressing wise, and he's a good motivator. He is. I've noticed that with Gallagher. Cross from Doku and Disasi. Disasi goes to ground to clear it. Honestly, I love when defenders get all like, excited about blocking a ball. Alvarez shoots at the edge of the box for City, but it goes over. But yeah, no, I love when defenders, they've just blocked the ball and they go like, oh, I love it. I love when defenders do that. You've got to love it. I look like a weirdo though. Azim says Gallagher 100%. Yeah, I mean, you're the Chelsea fan, lad, so I'm gonna have to agree with you. But yeah, I'd say they're just a better team and they've got better motivation with Gallagher being the leader. Nana Egan says Gallagher, there's more maturity with him. I agree. I saw Petr Cech talking about him on Sky Sports, and he was so right how he said, young players, they're usually not made to have a lot of responsibility because they're young. But there's that small percentage of player where they just have that natural... It's not an ability they've gotten later on in their career. They just have that natural ability of leadership. And I think the best player that's described as is Gallagher. Azim said James can't stay on the pitch to save his life. Oh, I've got to agree with that. It's unfortunate because he's such a good player. Like imagine being Reece James, right? Every couple of weeks, you're thinking, okay, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back to the team. Oh no, first game back, you got another injury. Honestly, the morale from that you must have no, not morale, the dedication that you must have to continuously come back from these tiring and like soulless injuries is just it's it's magnificent to see that he just keeps on like having to come back. But it is half time and City did not manage to recover. So this half, the second half, is very, very important for both Chelsea and City. You have a side Chelsea who's winning and they are absolutely happy. They are buzzing about this performance. But at the same time, I know in the back of their minds they're scared because you've got a City side that is going to take a very, very bad pummeling from Pep in that changing room, and it's going to be hard for City to come back with their pressure in. But it's going to be also hard for Chelsea to retain the lead with such a good quality City side. You've got someone like Haaland. So what they've got to focus on is just shut Haaland, mate. Shut Haaland. Just shut him down. Keep having Disassi right onto him because they're winning every ball. They're winning every header. They're not letting Haaland. They're forcing heavy touches from Haaland, and it's working. It's working. It's working perfectly. But yeah, lads, let me know what you think about the second half. What do you think is going to come? Do you think City is going to be a little bit better for how they're performing because they need to, or do you think Chelsea is going to end up scoring a second, like whatever? That's what they want to do, though. Chelsea definitely want to score a second. They need to score a second. But lads, I will be gone for a little bit of time. I think only a couple minutes. So don't worry. Don't miss me too much. But yeah, I'll see you in a little bit. It's just my halftime break. So stay on the stream, whatever. But yeah, I'll only be 1 second. See you lads. Yes, lads, I'm back. Yeah. Sorry, I just had a little break. Obviously, yeah. If you guys were watching while I was gone, I've got those new like animations. So if you guys have any opinions on that, oh, I just ran from upstairs. Need to go have a number one. But yeah, if you guys have any opinions on that animation, I'd love to know because I made it from scratch last night. But yeah, I'm gonna try get my FPL team up, which should be lovely. If you guys have any like FPL players that are doing pretty well this week, let me know. I personally have Odegaard, who scored, and Darwin Nunes actually who scored. Let me give you lot a little show. Okay. Alright. Is it this one? Yep, it's this one, lads. Okay. Right, so I've got Edison in a goalkeeper. So that's alright to be fair. I'm quite disappointed today because exactly what I didn't want to happen happened and Edison conceded, which is really weird because he's my safe pick. And then we've got Trippier and Shaw. Who are Newcastle playing? Newcastle, they are no, not game week 26. They played Bournemouth. Unfortunately, they conceded two. That was a really good game for Bournemouth because they managed to get a point. So Trippier and Shaw absolutely flopped there. Got Saliba and Odegaard, which is nice for Arsenal. You know, cheeky little goal from this little Norwegian man. And then we got Foden, Haaland, which I mean we've got the second half. So I'm gonna keep optimistic. I'm gonna keep what's the word? Positive. So we'll have to see how they do in the second half. Hopefully, one of them can get a goal. I got Billy Gilmore. That was sort of a weird pick. I don't know. Do you guys have any players like Billy Gilmore in your squads? Because it's sort of one of those picks where it's just the money. The money's it's a bit too. You got nothing in your bank, so you got to get Billy Gilmore on. They're not playing yet, are they? Yeah, they're playing tomorrow against Sheffield United. That's going to be a very nice game. And I checked out Billy Gilmore's stats. He basically plays every single game. So if they get a win, I'll be happy. And then I got Rashford, Højlund against Luton, which I'm expecting Højlund to get a goal. But yeah, Darwin Nunes, he scored, which is nice. Nana Regan says, actually, you know what? I'm just going to read the stuff once I've... Okay, well, we're back. Right. Oop. It's not letting me go into my into my little stream. My little Chelsea versus City game. Oh, that is really annoying. The amount of pop-ups I've had to go through. Oh, bloody hell. So right, so Nana Regan says stop Rodri, stop City. Pep would probably bring Stones on to step up from the French. Akanji isn't that good with progressing the ball from centre back to CDM like Stone does. That's a good shout, to be fair. If Stones comes on, that should be okay for City. Because yeah, he can progress the ball a little bit better. Edison concedes a lot too. Or yeah, the points there. It's not looking great. How many points do you have so far? I think I got 5 points off Darwin Nunes. Oh, I must have got a bunch of points. A bunch of points off. You know what? Actually, I'll go check. So I got 5 points from Darwin Nunes, which was nice because he bagged a little cheeky goal. And then let's give it a look. So I got 11 points from Odegaard, which is absolutely fantastic. If you guys have Havertz or Trossard on your team, which I don't think they do, you guys will, because uh they're not the best picks. They've done very well. They've both got 11 points as well. Anyone that picked João Gomez, which is mental, they got 11 points. Um, so yeah, I think I'd say around 25, 30 points already. But obviously, because I stupidly decided to transfer literally everyone in 1 week, I started on minus 25. So I imagine I'll max have like 10 points or 5 points. Um, Dan says Chelsea deserve the lead. They've created a few good chances. 100%. Chelsea have done absolutely fantastic. They've known when to close down City. They've known to hold their ground. Literally been pitch perfect. But you know, I don't know. It's gonna be a bit of a struggle if they don't get a second goal. I think the best possible scenario is a 50-minute second goal from Cole Palmer maybe. If not, then they're gonna have City on their tail. So it's gonna be very exciting to see how the second half unravels. Because yeah, you've got a goalless Haaland who is probably so annoyed right now, and just wants to score. But yeah. Right, the Chelsea and the City players just coming out of the tunnel now. Uh, there's this debate on Foden or Saka. What's your take? I remember the good days when it used to be Saka and a man who I cannot name, which is quite annoying. We all know who won that one, but yeah, I'd say probably Foden, because listen, right, the guy I know I hate Arsenal. I know I do. I'm biased when it comes to Arsenal sometimes, yes, but Arsenal fans overrate the guy. He's played every single game. So if he's not getting, a couple goals and assists here and there, I'd be a bit surprised if he's playing 90 minutes every single game as a winger. So I feel like he just does what's expected of him. And yes, he's very young. He has potential to be a world class player, but he's not a world class player. Where Foden, on the other hand, he's back off a treble. He's literally just won the Premier League, the FA Cup, and the Champions League. So he's got those trophies to back up why he's better than Saka right now. And yeah, I mean, it speaks for himself. I think he scored a hat trick against who was it? I think either like Palace or Luton. He scored a hat trick, and I feel like you just don't see those performances from Saka. He's a good team player, and I think he'd get into the City starting lineup potentially, maybe over Doku. But Foden is so influential to the City team. It's crazy. He's been very quiet, and I feel like that's one of the reasons why Chelsea are leading 1-0 at half time. But the second half has just started, so let's hope for City fans that they can get the second goal early. But City just have it in their half right now. I think I'm watching it off maybe like CBS, which is crazy. I find that quite funny. Link, welcome, mate. Welcome to the stream. I'm sure you're chuffed as a United fan to see City winning 1-0. But the question is, are City gonna chase onto that lead and get an equaliser? Doku's just running at his man. He's managed to beat them all. He crosses it, but it gets deflected and it's out of Chelsea's box. Now here's Walker. Brings it deeper to Ruben Diaz, who switches it back to Doku on that side. Now Doku is very important. He needs to just get past these players. He cuts inside to Rodri, and there is a very late tackle from Caicedo. I would say that's arguably more of a yellow card decision than his other his actual yellow card tackle. Link says, I want to draw. I want to see both fans suffer. Oh, that's a bit malicious, mate. But no, I completely agree. I want to see a draw because, yeah, I've said many times in the stream, but for a United fan, for any fan actually in general, who doesn't support either Arsenal or Chelsea or City, you want to draw because you've got City on one side who you don't want them to necessarily drop points because you don't want Arsenal to win the league. If it's between Arsenal and City, you want City to win the league. So you don't really want to see City not get any points this week and then Arsenal be on top. But then again, Chelsea, no one cares if they win because they're sitting in 10th right now, and you know they're not competing with any big team at the moment. So I don't really mind who wins. So I say a draw is probably the best outlet. But Kevin De Bruyne just takes a free kick, and I thought it was sort of dipping in, but unfortunately it wasn't for them. And yeah, just went over and it hit the top net. But yeah, lads, tell me your opinions for the second half. It's going to be very, very important because this is the decider whether Chelsea can cause a massive upset and City can, drop points in this important title race. Kevin De Bruyne crosses it in. It's too direct, so Disasi just managed to get ahead to it. And it's City's ball again with a Kanji in the middle of the park. Just get it to Foden. Or Doku, to be fair. They need to use those wings. And I feel like Doku needs to stop passing back. He just needs to take on his men. Doku's made a lovely cross into Foden. But it curves way too much. So Foden just can't get a leg to it. Not quick enough, unfortunately. If that was me, I'd definitely get a leg to it. No, I'm not joking. But Link says, as long as Man City nor Liverpool win the league, then I don't care. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, do we want Arsenal to win the league though? Because there's a conversation where if Arsenal win the league, do we want to deal with our Arsenal mates just be a pain in the arse for the next 10 years? I don't know. I'd rather just see City win because they've won it so many times. I just don't really care anymore, you know? Nana Regan says Chelsea shouldn't sit back. They should play like how they did in the first half. Exactly that. Oh, no. Chelsea penalty. Chelsea penalty, I think. Sterling's been fouled by Walker. I think it was a late challenge. Sterling gets the ball. And Walker blocks Sterling's leg and trips him up. This time, it's not a dive. I think that's a foul. Poor decision by Kevin De Bruyne. Oh wait, no, am I crazy? Yeah. No penalty? Are you mad? That is a penalty. That is a penalty and a half. Pepper's gotten so lucky there. Pepper's gotten so lucky there. I don't know what you lads think. Tell me your lads' opinions, but I think that was a penalty. Sterling's a diver, but this time it wasn't a dive. Walker's gotten very lucky there. Because yeah. I mean he blocked Sterling's leg. And he went into Sterling. Sterling didn't go into him, to be fair. But yeah, I don't think Chelsea should sit back. I think they should play confident, like how they have in the first half. Foden's been sent through. He tries to cross it to Haaland, and Haaland, with the ball mid-air, he tries first time just to sort of slot it in on the side of his foot, but no, it's out wide. That was poor from him. I mean, as a man that can really score from any angle, I'm surprised at how wide that shot went. That's poor from Haaland. Link says Manchester United need to win the Premier League. In brackets, I'm only joking. We'll lose 2-1 to Luton tomorrow. I hope not. I'll be very annoyed if we do actually, because we've not been on too bad form, I think. And I've got Hoyland and Rashford in my FPL starting lineup. So if I can see cheeky Hoyland goal, Rashford assist, I'll be happy. But no, I don't want to underestimate Luton because I don't know if you lads have seen, but Luton's been very good recently. And at home they've actually been alright, to be fair. And they've been getting points. Obviously, they're still going to get relegated. I don't think that's a conversation, but they're doing okay and they're getting points. So I think what United needs to do is just not underestimate him. Jackson just holds up the ball, tries to find Gallagher in the middle of the box, but it was a poor shot, went out wide. Nana Regan said it was a foul for Chelsea. City were the ones going to score. Yeah. Link says I captain Watkins and I have Saka and Odegaard in my team as well. You lucky guy. Obviously Watkins scored for Villa. I think they won 1-0. Fact check me. Maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, no, that's good. I really regret making Haaland captain now though. But he's so like unpredictable, you know? Like as consistent as his consistent goal scoring is, I feel like whenever I need him in my FPL and whenever I put all my faith in him, he lets me down. I think though, luckily, City have a double game week. So for anyone with City players in their FPL, do not worry, because they have a double game week. I think maybe they're playing Luton. I'm not quite sure actually, let me check. But yeah. Another dirty pop-up. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's just check the fixtures here. Hopefully I'm not missing anything. Oh no, City cross it in, but it's too weighted and it goes to Doku on the left side. He's facing Cole Palmer, he tries to cut inside. He sends Ake out on the left side who overlaps him, but it gets blocked by Cole Palmer and it's out a City corner. But yeah, so City are playing Brentford. So for anyone with City players in their team, it's okay. You know, we've got another chance to get a bit of points. Nana Egan says, my chat was in reference to the penalty claim. Yeah, no, I know. It should have been a penalty. For sure. I have Salah as Watkins got a brace. Last time I checked, Villa were leading 2-1. Oh, okay. Because I must have checked quite early then. Oh, that's good. That's good for the captain. I have Salah as well. By the way, who scored for Chelsea? So Sterling scored for Chelsea. It was a good goal. He got sent by one of the Chelsea midfielders, I think, and he was 1-on-1 with Edison. Walker managed to catch up to Sterling, but he managed to, I think he'd nutmeg the guy, cut inside, and then bottom right corner, boom, that's a goal. Can the lighting become any better? Maybe. Honestly, his goal is absolutely phenomenal. Apparently, I've just downloaded something, which I never downloaded. Oh. Chelsea just running down the wing. Enzo Fernandez. Cross. It's out to Gusto. Oh, but he tried to knee it and it just takes out wide, unfortunately. Gusto on the right side here. Just get it in the box. Just play with confidence. Get it in the box. Gallagher, Caicedo in the middle. Oh, he brings it all the way back to the Sassy. That's not what they want to do. That's exactly what Everton did against City and they got punished for it. But yeah, lads, if you don't know me, my name's Macca. I support United, but this is not a bias stream. I have to let everyone know because unfortunately, United fans all have a very, yeah, they're apparently stereotypically quite biased. So I've got to let everyone know. Um, but yeah, lads, 55th minute, and it's round about the same type of stuff. But City are playing with more confidence, I'd say, and they're tactically more aware of what Chelsea have been doing. I think Pep definitely went in there half time and he said, "Look, Chelsea are doing this, so you got to do this," and it's working. Ake here, just brings it out wide to Doku. Um, Doku's trying to cut inside, gives it to Ake. Who finds Doku, who managed to get quite a lot of space. He's in the box. He beats Gusto. He tries to cross it on the ground, but it goes to the Sassy, and he just needs to get it out here. He's against Haaland, and he kicks it out, and it's a throw. Honestly, if I have Haaland behind me, I'm not going up against him. I'm kicking out straight away. City of possession again, and it's Ruben Diaz who brings it over to Kyle Walker around the halfway line. Now Egan says, with the game getting so tight, Grealish for Doku can help change the game. I agree. Um, to be fair though, I would probably. No, I was about to say something mad. I was about to say put Rodri in the defense and then add Grealish or someone to the attack, or add Grealish in the midfield. But nah, that'd be stupid. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like Doku, he's just Chelsea know how to read this game quite well, which is good for them. But like, yeah, he needs to get subbed off. I think I would agree, or potentially Foden. I think they're both having similar games. Doku's got the ball a little bit more, but Foden's done a bit more, just in general. Uh, Grealish has a better close control. Yeah, I agree. I don't. The thing with Grealish, I don't think he'd be able to beat these defenders for pace. I think Gusto would get the better of him. But I might be wrong. I might be wrong. It's just Foden here. He's trying to cut inside. He gives it to De Bruyne, who brings it out wide to Walker. And all he needs to do is give it to Haaland. He crosses it, but Levi Colwill managed to header it out. Ruben Diaz has it. They're just trying to pick out those areas, and Chelsea are doing better now. They're sort of reading City's play a little bit more. But I feel like players like Caicedo, Enzo, Gallagher, the midfield definitely need to up their energy. Oh, and Gallagher slipped. He's done the Gerrard. Except this time it's not. It's not that important. Nicholas Jackson's just trying to pressure Ruben Diaz, but he managed to get rid of it. And yeah, Ake, not injured. Ake fouled by, who's that? Cole Palmer. Maybe they didn't like each other at City. But yeah, that's a yellow card for Cole Palmer. I think he was just sort of like grabbing his arm, holding him back. My hand really hurts. Do you guys ever remember when you're at school and like, I'm not at school anymore, but like when you're writing and you've been writing so much that this bit of your hand starts like hurting and you've just got like your muscles are so tense. I remember that used to happen to me all the time, and it's for some reason I think I've got the same injury but from Fortnite this time. Um Dan says thoughts on Cole Palmer today. He's been good. He's been really positive. Foden tries to volley it in, but it's been blocked, and they get it out again from Haaland's touch. Well done to Chelsea. They really are getting it out because that's what they got to do. No messing about when it's in their box. Just get it out first time. But yeah, Cole Palmer's been quite good to be fair. I think I think when he's got the ball, he's been very positive for Chelsea. And he's good at progressing the ball as well. And he's got really good decision making. He's still quite young and he doesn't really have that much experience of even being in like a starting 11 for a senior team. But he plays like he's got that experience, which I quite like. I like about him. And he's got the energy. City have been terrible in front of goal. Really bad. Rodri tries to shoot at the edge of the box, but it just goes over. They have been really bad. Yeah, it was 2-0 for Villa. Nottingham Forest managed to beat West Ham 2-0, which was very good for them. And then Wolves obviously caused an upset at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Tottenham, how are you feeling, lads? Quex, I don't think you're here, but how are you feeling? A friend of the channel, a Spurs fan, I would not be happy. Because if United are able to beat Wolves, then the fact that Spurs aren't beating Wolves at home is embarrassing. But yeah, well done to Nottingham Forest, doing very well against West Ham. West Ham have sort of dropped off in recent weeks. Foden just sent Walker, but it's been blocked again by Chilwell, and Enzo's got it here. And he's been dispossessed by Foden, but it is now a Chelsea throw-in, and then Nkunku's coming on. Nkunku's a very good sub here. Obviously, as of recent, he's back from injury, and yeah, he's been okay. He's a very energetic player. I like that about him. I think Sterling's coming off, which I find really crazy. If you lads have any opinions about this Sterling for this Nkunku for Sterling change, tell me. But yeah, I personally, I don't know. I don't know if it's an improvement or not. I would have personally taken off Nicholas Jackson for Nkunku and just played Nkunku up top. Because yeah, Sterling's really impressed me today, to be fair to him. Bernardo Silva also is coming on. For Julian Alvarez, he's been quite quiet. Thank God I transferred him out of my team, because that would have been another player that's let me down today in my FPL. But yeah, lads, remember, get involved in the chat. Please don't be worried. I reply almost instantly when I see it. And yeah, everything's appreciated. Get those opinions in. And yeah, if you don't know me, my name is Macca. I'm a United supporter. And yeah, I just do watch-alongs of games. Haaland's been sent. And Petrovic, beautiful reactions. Haaland was sent. He went on the outside of the defender on the left side of the box. Tried to shoot, very powerful shot. But Petrovic just manages to get it. And it shows he's better than David Sanchez, from what I've heard. To be fair though, in this game he's been better than David Sanchez this season for sure. Nana Egan says Jackson moves to the wing. He tracks back more compared to Sterling. Yeah, I guess Sterling's positioning has always been off, and he doesn't really help the defense. But if you could tell me how Jackson is on the wing, I'd love to know. Because yeah, I don't really know. Gallagher's been sent. He's given it to Nkunku, who's got 3 defenders. Akanji managed to block it. And who is that? Jackson's pissed off. Who is that? I think Enzo Fernandez tried to shoot and it went over. That's another really good chance for Chelsea where they should have scored. I think Nkunku should have been a bit quicker there and just shot. saw what happened. But yeah, I don't know how Jackson usually is in the wing. I don't think I've seen him on the wing. So yeah, I would love to know how he is. But yeah, if only Gallagher was a bit more pacey, he would have been able to just run with it because he was sent. But yeah, the City defenders catched up pretty well. Akanji did well there, blocking the shot. Oh, so it was a joint effort. So Enzo and Jackson both hit it at the same time, and it went off. Jackson was really annoyed. He's jumping up and down like a little kid who finds out he gets socks for Christmas. Um, but yeah, lads, anyone new? I would love for you lads to get into the chat. If anyone's watching the game, let me know. If anyone has any opinions, let me know. Man City just have a throw in Chelsea's half. And all they've got to do is they've just got to drag the Chelsea defenders out. Because the Chelsea defenders are just doing fantastic. And yeah, so I'd say they just need to drag them out and sort of pick out those areas, which they just haven't been doing today. It's almost the 70th minute. Wow. Who would have thought we would have seen this, lads? Who would have thought? Foden trying to cut inside. Oh, it keeps on going back. I hate when teams do that. I hate it when teams always pass back. And Kunku's gotten the ball and he sends Jackson out on the wing. What's he going to do here? Jackson's just running, progressing it. He's up against Walker. He brings it in the middle to Enzo Fernandez, who brings it to Nkunku, and he tries to lay it off for Mr. Invisible, and it goes straight to Edison. I don't know who he thought he was passing to, but he must have an imaginary friend or something. Doku now just on the other side. It's like ping pong. He switched it to Foden. Now Foden needs to do something. He's been so quiet all game. Kevin De Bruyne and Colwell's just tackled him, and it's out for a Manchester City throw-in. 68th minute here. They have to do something. City have to do something, or Chelsea are going to cause an upset. And there is now a potential conversation. Are Chelsea going to get Europe this season? Which I think they can do. If they continue this form, they can do massively. Do you lads? This is your question, lads. Everyone, get into the chat. Who's watching? Please get into the chat. Let me know. What do you lads think the possibility of Chelsea getting Europe this season is? Do you think it's pretty realistic? Or do you think it's maybe too late for Chelsea? I want to hear your lads' thoughts. Walker just has it here. Levi Colwill here. He tries to clear it and he's accidentally... Oh, Enzo saved him here. Levi Colwill tried to clear it, but it just wasn't. He sort of fumbled it and Haaland was about to get it, but Enzo Fernandez beat him for pace. Chelsea just clearing it out. They know just to get it out first time exactly what they're doing. Absolutely none. I don't know. I mean, they're sitting in 10th right now. I imagine they're going to go up a couple spots from this game if they get the 3 points. I don't know. I think conference maybe. Maybe. Nan Egan says there's absolutely no chance they will finish 10th. Is this just United bias from you guys? I don't know. Because I wonder how the points are looking at, actually. I'm going to check out the actual table. And we're going to check out the points. Right, so Chelsea, at the moment, if they win this game, they've gone up to 8. So they've gone up to 8th, and they are on the same points as Newcastle in 7th. They're both on 37. So this game. This is what I'm saying. This game is very important. I think they're potentially already basically in the Europe spots. So if they win this game, so that's exactly what they want to do. But the question is, are they able to keep this lead? There's 20 minutes, probably 5 minutes at a time. 25 minutes. Are they going to do this? City will score. I hope not. You know what? Actually, I hope so. Chalobah's coming on for Cole Palmer because we want to see a draw. Because as a United fan, yeah, I'd like to see a draw. No celebrations for no team. But yeah, Foden just has it on the left side here. He brings it back to Walker, who's looking to cross it in. He crosses it in, but Trevor Chalobah's just been subbed on. Manages to clear it out. Man City now have possession, and Ruben Dias in the Chelsea half gives it to Walker. Now out on Foden on the left side. Kevin De Bruyne gets it, and he tries to cross it into Haaland, but Petrovic gets to it first. He goes to ground. It's in Petrovic's hands. Better play from City. Better play from City, but I think really they just I think they've got to exploit the central areas more. I think Foden's been too quiet, and it hasn't worked for Doku. So I think, yeah, those central areas are really where they've got to try pick out passes for Haaland, because yeah, in the air today, surprisingly, Haaland has been beaten every single time. So if they can get it on the ground in those central areas and pick out maybe a through ball, I can see City easily scoring. Chilwell's now in the City half. He switches it. He tries to switch it to the right back Malo Gusto, but City do get it first. Malo Gusto's won it back. He's facing Ake. He's done pretty well, but Ruben Dias beats him for pace. City managed to clear it. Lads, don't be afraid. Get into the chat. Let me know any opinions or anything. If there's any players in FPL which are doing maybe good for you, or some flops, I want to hear it. Remember, on this side, I think, of the stream, there is a code for an FPL league. So if any of you are currently doing FPL, it starts 0 points for everyone. It starts off this game week. So join it with the code, and yeah, we can get involved in some fun FPL talk, lads. Nana Regan says Disasi has been good with the airballs. Exactly so. I did say, I think every time he's beat Haaland, I don't think there's one time where they've gone up against each other and Haaland's won the ball, which is surprising because he's such a force. So it really asks the question, is Thiago Silva even in this lineup? Is he? Because I heard that him and Badiashile played so well against either Crystal Palace or Aston Villa. And so, Thiago Silva's out right now and they're winning. So I don't know if Thiago Silva would genuinely get a space. City tried cross it, but it's too lifted and Petrovic just gets his hands to it. Petrovic has been very good. It's quite ironic how I didn't even know, his what he looked like, let alone his name. And now I'm saying Petrovic's done that. Petrovic has done this. He's so good. Nathan Ake here has the ball in Chelsea's half. He's bringing that out wide on the left side to Doku. That's it. Get it in the central areas. Kevin De Bruyne here. Passes it across the ground to Foden. Doku's here. They're just hovering in Chelsea's box. I believe Chelsea have 10 men in the box, 9 men in the box. Rodri has it now. Akanji. What are they going to do here? They just need to pick up those passes. Haaland's really annoying me, you know. He's so static. Bernardo Silva tries to shoot in Chelsea's box after such a long time of space where they just weren't doing anything in there. But it gets blocked. And I believe it's out for a Chelsea corner. But yeah, Haaland's really annoying me. Because the guy he doesn't know how to move. He's been so static and sloppy today. This is, this is why City are not winning. Because, their main man up top, who's supposedly supposed to get them all the goals, has just not been there. He's just not been a presence. It's a Chelsea throw here. City just doing well to get it cleared every single time. Kevin De Bruyne tries to make a 1-2 with Foden. Foden crosses it in. It's on the other side to Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva tries to cross it into Ake, and it was a good ball. But for some reason, I just don't... I think Ake thought he couldn't get it, but I think he could. And it didn't touch anyone. Petrovic's goal kick. But yeah, let's get into the chat. Time is going so slow for Chelsea right now, and I'm sure for Chelsea fans. Kyle Walker gives it to Rodri. 1-2 with Foden. Rodri has it again. He's just running. He brings it into the middle to Kevin De Bruyne, but gets dispossessed by this pressure king that is Gallagher. Wow, Gallagher's been so good today. Honestly, he's genuinely been a force. Honestly, I wish I watched the Crystal Palace game because I feel like he had such a good game. Because I heard a lot from him. Oh, Kevin De Bruyne on the left side makes a cross to Haaland. And for the first time, I've actually seen Haaland win a header today. He does win the header, but it goes out wide. I just don't know what's happening to him. I can't believe that I've put a curse on Haaland. I've got him in my FPL squad. First week that I'm actually doing it. And he's just not performing. Thank God there is a double game week for City. Thank God. Ederson just has it now. And City are just trying to progress it slowly but steadily. Round about the 80th minute now. There's 10 more. Oh my God, if City are to score in this 10, I would be so annoyed as a Chelsea fan. But for me, it would actually be quite relieving. I don't think I'd celebrate it though, not as much as the Chelsea goal. Because it's City, obviously, but... yeah. Foden has it here. He releases it to Rodri. Rodri just can't pick out a pass in the Chelsea box. Kevin De Bruyne has won it back. It's out. Doku on the left side. He's facing Malagusto. He just doesn't know what to do with it. He's just holding up the ball. He's trying to turn on Malagusto, but he's holding his ground. He's still got the ball. He gives it to Kevin De Bruyne on the left side. And deflection from Gallagher. And it is now a City corner again. How many corners have they had today? But yeah, get into the chat. Ladies and gents. Yeah, 9 corners for City, 1 for Chelsea. Which shows, City have had basically all of the set pieces. I mean, corner-wise, all of them. I mean, even free kicks. I don't think City have even given away a free kick for Chelsea other than that penalty, which obviously got disallowed. But yeah, surprising how they've had so many set piece chances and they've not even got a sniff of the goal. Not even a sniff. Right, Kyle Walker here. Oh, the City ground is definitely slippery. Because that's the second player I've seen slip. Oh, the third. The fourth. Yeah, four players have slipped today. Maybe it's raining in Manchester. This has no relation to the game at all. In fact, I think it relates. Yeah, it's more about my just personal life. But honestly, lads, I've joined the men's football team. First game I played against first in the table. Okay, right. Played first in the table. We got pummeled, but I somehow had a very good game, which is nice. The team wasn't even that bad, and yeah, guess who we're playing? My second game of the league. We're playing first again. Like, how hard can it possibly be for me to just settle into this side? Casady is coming on, who's recently just been recalled from Leicester. He played so good for Leicester. But yeah, yeah, so annoying. My first two games against the same side who just happens to be in first. It's not great. Jeremy Doku here. Quick one-touch football by City, and Kevin De Bruyne releases Bernardo Silva, who tries to cross it, and Walker tries to volley it, and now Rodri. He's just completely volleyed it in from the edge of the box. Fair enough to Rodri, but City don't deserve this. They're gassed. They're gassed. But yeah, no, City don't deserve this for sure. I don't know. I'm quite emotionless seeing this goal because I don't like this City, but at the same time, I don't mind that Chelsea are drawing because they're further away to United now. But yeah, that is mad. They've gotten very, very lucky there. Very lucky. Um, Funnily enough, that reminds me so much of the Champions League final goal. So fair enough to Rodri's got a bit of consistency there. Um, but wow. If City can get a winner here, that would be the biggest robbery I think of all time. No, I'm only joking, but it would be a massive robbery. Oh wow. Um, Manchester City scored in 45 straight home Premier League matches. That is mental. They've not scored in the last 45 matches at the Etihad. That is crazy. Um, Nana Egan says City are exploring overloads and having space, or having a spare man at the back post. They could get the second. With the way Chelsea are playing, they have gone so negative. Yeah, I know. I mean, the issue with Chelsea is that right now they're all defense. So I respect that they're getting it out every time. Well, obviously not because Rodri just scored, but I respect them 9 times out of 10. They're winning the ball. They're doing their bit defensively, but they've got just they've got no energy when it comes to the attack, and they're not being able to progress it. Bernardo goes in for a late challenge, and that is a yellow card, so that will be a Chelsea free kick. But yeah, the Chelsea midfield has sort of gone more quiet. The Casemiro, what's his bloody name? Moises Caicedo and Gallagher. They've just not progressed the ball at all. So it's been all City right now. I'll be quite sad if City get a winner, because as much as I hate Chelsea, they don't deserve to lose. I don't think, but yeah, yeah. I think at the moment it just deserves to be a draw. Gallagher's just got it on the edge of the box. He brings it all the way back to the halfway line where Levi Colwill has it. I never know how to pronounce this guy's name. Do I call it Levy or Levi? I don't know. Um, this is quite relieving for City. It's obviously very disappointing because now they're in a position where they're on 53 points, Arsenal on 55, and Liverpool on 57. But then again, they do have a game in hand, so if they was to win that, they'd have same games played. If they win their game in hand, they will have the same games played as Arsenal and Liverpool, and they'll be second, 1 point below Liverpool. But they needed to get this win because if they got 2 wins out of 2 this game week, would have been first by 2 points as well. And I feel like these games really matter. There has to be some level of consistency with winning and getting points, especially if you want to be a title winning team. And unfortunately, City recently, they just haven't had the performances. So yeah, they really do need to change something for next week. Or not next week, I think it's maybe Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday when they're playing Sheffield United, which has to be a win. Has to. City tried cross it in, but it's too powerful, so it goes to Doku on the other side. He's taken on Malagusto. He brings it inside for Rodri. Rodri tries to cross it, but Disasi manages to get it out, and Caicedo does a final kick to get it out. It's the 87th minute, people. Ruben Diaz here, trying to progress it. No John Stones, Nana Egan, so that didn't really happen. But yeah, I think it should actually. I think you ended up being right because Ake and Akanji were both quiet. So I think, yeah, I think one of them should have came off for John Stones. Gallagher manages to beat Rodri to it. Fantastic bit of play. Enzo Fernandez now brings it out wide. Back to Enzo Fernandez. He tries to do over the top ball to Chilwell, and I don't know what happens. It was offside for Chilwell, which is quite unfortunate. Ake just has the ball here. Yeah, 5 offsides for Chelsea this game, which just makes you think. I think there were 2 offsides where I reckon if it was onside, would have scored. I think Nicholas Jackson could have definitely got a goal. Unfortunately, he's always bloody offside. So, but yeah, Malagosto just taking it here. Story, lads. Oh yep. My girlfriend's just reminded me to change the score. Hashtag #1 supporter. Okay, right. Because yeah, I don't want you guys clicking on the stream, anyone new clicking on the stream thinking, this game must be a little bit late. But yes, it is the 89th minute, so it is very close. And Doku just has it on the left side. He crosses it into no one, and Disasi gets it out again. He's been absolutely phenomenal when it comes to the physical challenges that he's faced today. Petrovic just has it in his hands. It is the 90th minute. And I believe, who is that? Is that Manchester City or Chelsea? Someone's making a sub. Just sort of a last. Oh no, it's not a sub. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. It wasn't a sub. It was just the guy showing how much extra time there is. Good game. Really hoping it ends in a draw. 100%. We've got a lot of people hoping it's a draw, and then we've probably got Azim thinking, I've been bloody robbed today. Chelsea fan. But yeah, City have it. 3 more minutes left. Can they do anything? I personally don't think so. I think it's been a very balanced game, especially in the second half. It's been very balanced. It's just been ping pong, and in front of goal today, both teams have been horrendous, especially City. So I really can't see any part of these final 3 minutes where they're just going to turn absolutely fantastic and score a banger. I can't see it. I think it will end in a draw. City tried to make a cross, and what a surprise, Chelsea get it out again. Great defending by... Ooh! Kasady just completely misses the ball. He goes up against Ake to header the ball out and just headers Ake's head instead. He's not a bloody football, Kasady. You can't just do that. It's going to be a foul. But yeah, that's quite funny. Kanji just has it now, brings it out wide to Kevin De Bruyne. Tries to cross it, but too low, so it gets deflected by a Chelsea player who is on the ground. I think Enzo's been hitting the balls, or he's been hitting the stomach. Let's hope it's a stomach, because we all know how it feels to get hit in the balls. It's not great. Okay, it's a stomach. I think he's been winded from Kevin De Bruyne's cross. And there's just 1 minute, lads. Just 1 minute. I think if I was Chelsea, I'd still be pretty happy with the draw, because I think that's what they deserve. So they can't argue saying, okay, well, we should have won. Then again, I know there's going to be that conversation where it's like, that penalty was a penalty, and I don't know what the VAR was doing, because it was a penalty. Sterling definitely did get fouled by Walker in the box, so I know Chelsea fans going to be annoyed about that. But deserved draw, so they can't really be annoyed, and at least they got a point against City, you know. Nana Egan says watch along for Luton tomorrow, right? You guessed it, of course. I will be streaming Manchester United versus Luton tomorrow, which I'm very excited for. Well, there's not a badge I'm pointing at, actually. As a United fan, I'm very excited for that. Because, yeah, easy team on paper. Bottom of the Premier League, I think. But, yeah, don't underestimate them. They've been getting a couple points every now and again. So, yeah, I will be doing a watch-along for that. And there's a couple games I think I'll be doing a watch-along for... I think Monday as well. Yeah, I think Monday. And Wednesday. So I think I'll be doing the Liverpool game and then the Crystal Palace game as well. So see a couple midweek streams. And it's in Chelsea's box. City managed to clear it again. It's the 94th minute. Doku's just shot. It's got deflected. Trevor Chalobah just kicks it out. And Edison on the halfway line. Nothing to lose here for City. Can Ake? Rodri tries to do a power header in the box, but gets deflected again by Trevor Chalobah. And the City players are not happy. They're contesting for, I think, an elbow and a push from Levi Colwill into Ruben Diaz. They're asking for a penalty. No, it's too light. If you're not going to give the Sterling one, you don't give that one, you know. I don't know if you guys have any opinions for the Sterling penalty, potential penalty. Let me know. I'm very vocal that I think it's a penalty. Oh, okay, they're thinking handball actually now. But the City players were thinking it was... That's hard, you know. Levi Colwill, yeah, they haven't given it. No penalty. I think it's only fair because they didn't give it to Sterling, but I could understand why the City players think it was a handball because what he had is he was tugging on Ruben Diaz's shirt, Levi Colwill was, and the ball was just resting there for a good second. But I mean, his hand wasn't too out of place, and that is the final whistle. 1-1. That's perfect. We're all celebrating, unless you're a Chelsea fan. Sorry, Azim. You must be a little bit annoyed, but at least at least you've not gone down the table. And yeah, Man City third right now, double game week for them. So anyone that has Man City players in their FPL, do not worry. There's a double game week. Who are they playing? Sheffield United. So hopefully for people that are triple captaining Haaland, we can see a nice little hat trick from him against Sheffield United. But yeah, Chelsea, they're chasing onto Brighton. And we will see Brighton play tomorrow. I won't be streaming it, but we'll have to see what happens with them because they're on the same points, both 35 points. But Brighton, they have played one less game. So if Brighton win tomorrow, Chelsea are going to be 3 points from ninth. But that's the stream, lads. Thank you so much for watching. If you are new to this channel, please give it a sub because I'm coming back to consistency. I used to have a relatively defined channel. That was this channel. But I stopped uploading because of my education. But I'm back now. So give it a sub, lads. It is 1-1. Entertaining game. I think we should have seen a couple pens. And yeah, I think the ref was a bit off. But very entertaining game. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for the support, lads. Before actually, I'm going to give shout outs. So of course, shout out to Nana Egan, Paul, Dan, Link. I think I saw Azim in there, Amara. And yeah, so thank you for you guys getting into the chat, and for anyone that just was watching and doesn't get into the chat, trust me, it's scary, but it's not that scary. I promise. I'll reply very quickly. And before I leave, lads, there is an FPL code. If you are doing FPL at the moment, I've started a league. Yes, I know it's pretty late, but I thought I'd do it for the fans. So if you just want to have a bit of fun and you actually want to join a YouTuber's FPL league who actually knows your existence, go join it, lads. But yeah, City versus Chelsea, 1-1, pretty good game. And I'll speak to you guys later. Check out Manchester United versus Luton tomorrow.